Hey folks, it's Simon here. Welcome to your Tao Daily for Friday the 31st of January 2025. Major indices managed to close slightly higher. We got the S&P and the Nasdaq both up about 0.5%. The S&P here starting to organize itself back into a proper looking trend. If we look at the Qs, we've actually got trend structure there now. It still hasn't made proper headway, still a little way from all-time highs, but within spitting distance of all-time highs on both the major indices. And it's doing it really without the help of semiconductors. Right? We had that DeepSeek news out last weekend, and semiconductor sector still hasn't really pulled itself back together. It's closed just SMH, which is the ETF that tracks semiconductors, closed back above the 200 SMA just barely, without NVIDIA kind of really taking the lead. It's pretty hard sledding for semiconductors at the moment. With NVIDIA here, yeah, it is clinging to the 200-day moving average, but that's about the most bullish thing we can say for it at the moment. Big gap down here on Monday, and really no attempt has been made to fill that gap. Now, today is the last trading day of January. Let's just check in with what that could mean for the January Barometer. Just a quick reminder here, January is famous for the January Barometer, which says, as goes the S&P in January, so goes the year. Now, whilst many people like to dunk on the idea of the January Barometer, it has only registered 12 major errors since 1950 for an 83% accuracy ratio. And also 14 of the last 18 post-election years followed January's direction. So how's January looking? Well, the S&P 500 month to date is up 3.2%. So barring a disaster today, which doesn't seem that likely, we should have a strongly positive January, which, according to the barometer, should mean 2025 is another green year. That's what I got for you today, folks. I hope it helps, and I will catch you next week. Have a great weekend.